Up top. Well, there's a runner. It's no good. Loose ball knocked away off of Bartolotto for the Rams out of bounds. Amani King returns. Takes in Presley DeCruz. She was only in for a short time. Here's full court pressure again. Ella, you're already going to bring it up. Gets it ahead to Cam Mafua. There's Jada. Turned down into Mafua in the lane. Good. Finally got one to go. You got to like that if you're Folsom. You want to see your top scorers see the ball go through the hoop. Folsom making a little bit of a run, 19-12. Folsom making some adjustments. Inside. Kick the ball. There's Bunton with a runner. Rattles it around and out. Oh, that's halfway down. Mafua gets it, pushes it to Uriarty. There's Cam Mafua. Another three. No good. Oh, we're going to get a timeout by St. Mary's. Let's see what we got here on the timeout. Full timeout. We're going to take a quick break. The St. Mary's is calling timeout. 3:25 to go in the first half. Our score, St. Mary's 19, Folsom 12. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time, providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mike. The fall season is here.
We are back. 3:25 to go in our second quarter here at the Golden One in Sacramento. St. Mary's going to bring it up against no pressure. This to be a little bit more of a zone. Dixie McClanahan up top. I know this caused them problem. I imagine St. Mary's practiced for it because it bothered them last year. They had Jordan Lee up top help handle the ball. As a kick outside, Bunton's in the lane. A floater is no good, out of bounds. Saved, pushes ahead to McClanahan. Gives it to Mafua in the corner to Uriarty. Inside of 3 minutes to go. Picks up her dribble. Let's see what we're going to run here. They got only 15 on the shot clock. Folsom finally sets. They're going to go in that high horn set and get the ball to Mafua. Trying to get the ball to McClanahan inside. No good. Looked like she got bumped. They got the second one. She got her offensive rebound after missing, and we're going to have some free throws. Nia Bunton, that's going to be 2 on her. And it's going to send Dixie McClanahan. I will tell you, one of the great stories of last year was Dixie McClanahan. She was not a starter, as only a sophomore. She came in and played probably the best quarter of her high school career in the second quarter, when she scored 10 points, including a 3, which she doesn't usually shoot. But she did not look fazed at all by the spotlight and was a tremendous help for Folsom. Makes both free throws. Those strokes both look good. She's got 4 points in the game. Folsom's cut it to 5. Taking a while to whittle away at the lead, but they've stopped the scoring by St. Mary's for a while. 19-14. St. Mary's looks a little stymied trying to get the ball in. There's the high post. Bortolotto kicks it to Jordan Lee. No, there's a steal. Jada. Going to be out of bounds. And they're going to give him a reset of the shot clock.
No. She had the ball. She stepped out.
Oh.
Okay.
It is they are going to call a reset on the shot clock, so they're going to get. St. Mary's got the steal. The pass was thrown ahead, and she said that the referee's saying that Jada had it and stepped on the sideline. So they had a steal. Didn't make much of it, and now the ball goes back to St. Mary's. It's Jordan Lee up top. There's Bordoloto. She's got a good-looking shot. That is good for 3. Cassidy Bordoloto now got 5. That shot was pure. Nice rotation. Everything looked pretty good. There's Folsom in the set. 1:35 to go. Can't get the ball to Cam Rafua. They look a little lost, a little bit out of sync. There's Jada, Ellie Girardi. We're down to 3 on the shot clock, and the ball's knocked away by Bunton. Bunton pushes it ahead. There's a breakaway by Rogers. Race it up and in. Corey Rogers. There's 5 straight for St. Mary's and put him back up 10, 24-14. Folsom had cut it to 5. Ball up top. Cameron, she's way out high above the NBA three-point line. Girardi with 11 on the shot clock. She's going to shoot it. Good. Ella Girardi. Boy, did they need that. She's got 5 in the game, and there's a turnover. Cross-court pass goes out of bounds. Folsom's going to get another possession. 46 seconds to go in the quarter. Folsom's cut it to 7, 24-17. Bunton with 2 fouls, still guarding Girardi close. It's the first outside shot that Folsom's hit in the game. It happened in the last minute of the second quarter. There's Girardi, and we finally got a foul inside. They almost let that go because the call was kind of late. She was in the lane. Let's see if they're going to say she's shooting. That foul is on 44, which is Evelini Smith. And St. Mary's not happy. They think that's not a shooting foul, but I don't know what else Ella was going to go do. The ball was moving and going up, just never got off because of the hack. So Girardi makes the first free throw. That gives her 6 in the game. She scored the last 4 points for Folsom. 32 seconds to go in the half. Second free throw rattles in. Hit the rim 2 times, but was in. Folsom's weathered the storm. They've scored 5 straight now, 24-19. It's a little bit of a game of runs back and forth. There's Jordan Lee. They're going to go high pick and roll. Going to go to Bunton in the corner, into Rogers. Inside, there's a turnover. Girardi with the steal. 14 to go in the quarter. Gives it to McClanahan. They got to go. There's 8 seconds in the half. Girardi just holding it against Lee. She's going to drive, and she's going to lose it. And let's see if St. Mary's, they go to shoot. No good. All right, a little bit of a wasted opportunity there for Folsom, the chance to score on the last possession. But we have made it to halftime. Quite a competitive back-and-forth game. We expected nothing less. All right, our halftime score, St. Mary's 24, Folsom 19. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and we'll come back and give you some of the totals in the first half, give you the scoring and the foul situation and any other stats that they're going to provide to us here at the Golden One Arena. But take some breath, get some rest. Get ready for what's going to be a pretty exciting second half, I suspect. All right, 24-19, St. Mary's leading Folsom. We'll be right back after this.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mic. The fall season is here, and Game Mic is your source for live audio. Together with MaxPreps.com, we'll be live from high school events all across the country. From the biggest football games to action on the volleyball court to flag football. We have your audio needs covered. Broadcasters out there, download Game Mic today and let your voice be heard. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly.
We are back here at Golden One Arena. A little bit of quietness at the half. Can I have one of those too, please? Check them against my own stats.
All right, here you go.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Just getting the halftime stats here from the crew, the Sac Joaquin section. So we're here at halftime. St. Mary's coming back out of the locker room with 3:20 3 minutes, 20 seconds still on the halftime break. See if they get some shots up. But I'm telling you, St. Mary's is shooting much better than Folsom. I don't know what the percentages are, but we'll take a look here real quick. St. Mary's overall for the game shooting 32% from the floor and 46% from three-point land. They have not attempted a free throw. So they have 6 threes. They had 3 in each of the first 2 quarters. But they still are held to 24 points. So that's the free throws and the lack of 2-point baskets is still limiting. Scoring 24, I'm sure they used to have most every game in the season where they have more than 24 points at halftime. But Corey Rogers, the freshman, looks fantastic. She has 3 threes and a bucket. She has 11 points to lead St. Mary's. Nia Bunton, a diminutive 5'2" junior guard who's just been a pest on defense, has not scored, but she has 2 fouls, so that'll be something to keep track of. Mia Warren had 3 points. Jordan Lee, the McDonald's All-American, is still affecting the game, never comes out of the game, doesn't have any fouls, good all-around game, only has 5 points. I'm sure if you're Folsom and the game started and you said, hey, Jordan Lee's only going to have 5 points at halftime, you're like, oh, I feel pretty good about that. But unfortunately for the Bulldogs, even though they feel good about it, they are still down by 5 points. Amani King has 2 fouls. There's another start in the front court, number 23, the senior. And then Cassidy Bordolato, her play at the high post, her shot looks really good. She has 5 points on 2 outside shots, including a 3. She only has 1 foul. She's kind of the senior steady post that doesn't try to do too much, not too flashy, but she's looking pretty good. So that's the 24 points for St. Mary's. For Folsom, they were led by Ella Urardi, who had 7 at the half. She had 5 in the second quarter, on a 3. Folsom's only made 3. They basically are 1 of 9, shooting 11% from three-point land. That's not typically their game. Their overall shooting percentage is 7 of 26 for 27%. They are 4 of 4 from the line. Both Urardi and Dixie McClanahan have made their free throws. There's only been 4 free throws shot in the half because they are definitely letting them play. So Urardi has 7. Cameron Mafua headed to University of Cal Berkeley and only has 2 points. Could be one of the lesser effective halves that I've seen her play. She's 1 of 9 from the floor, including 0 of 3 from three-point land. She does have 7 rebounds to lead Folsom, and she's always steady Eddie in that department as well, too. Dixie McClanahan has 4. Jada Tupou has 6, but she does have 2 fouls. Sophia Minderman did not score, and she only has 1, and she has 1 foul as well, too. All right, there's the horn. Teams are getting ready to head back out. Going to reverse. Looks like it's going to be a St. Mary's ball. Folsom going back on defense. Going to go with their same starters. Going to go Urardi, Mafua, McClanahan, Tupou, and Minderman. And here comes St. Mary's Rams. They're in the all black with the green numerals. They're going to go Corey Rogers, number 1, Bunton, Jordan Lee, Amani King, and Cassidy Bardolato. So these teams know each other. They faced each other last year at the same time, and all the nerves and anxiety should be gone. I'm sure it's still there, but we played a half, so let's see how they do now. There's an entry pass that's kicked by Urardi. It's going to reset the shot clock. Coach Ali Marino, head coach of St. Mary's, directing the Rams. They're going to bring the ball in right in front of their bench to our right. Folsom looks to be in a little bit more of a zone, which is interesting because they had a hard time. There's Jordan Lee. Skip. That could have been a travel, a little skip to my Lou move that they didn't call. And there's a steal and a score and a basket. Cam Mafua got the rebound. The outlet pass was stolen. And we're going to get a foul on Cam. It's a rough start to the second half. Corey Rogers with the floater after the steal First foul on Cameron Mafua. Rogers back, long rim. She runs down the rebound. Gets the rebound after the missed free throw. So their first free throw is missed for St. Mary's, and it leads to an extra possession. Up top, there's Jordan Lee. She's going to shoot a three, and that's good. That is a rough possession for Folsom. Gave up 5 points, turned the ball over, got a foul on their leading center. 29-19, Folsom down 10. It's going to be an uphill battle most of the night. There's Minderman, no good, back rim. Saved by Jordan Lee to Mafua. Dixie McClanahan turns down a three and gives it to Ella Urardi, who drains a three. So Ella Urardi, the only one to score from three-point land, but that cuts the lead to 7. That was a much-needed hoop because they'd already missed one possession. It wasn't the best play to save that ball underneath their own basket. Folsom looks to be still staying in a little bit of that zone and see if they can have other people beat us. There's Bunton on the baseline. Good, about a 12-footer. They work the ball to the right baseline, and Bunton has her first hoop of the night. I think if you're Folsom, that kind of be what you might want. There's Jada Tupou. He lost the ball. Got in, bumped her hip, push it ahead. There's Rogers for three. Oh, she banked it in. I know she didn't mean to do that. If you're a Folsom fan now, you're starting to wonder if this karma is really meant to be, because now you're down 12. A banked three. Could go down by 12. Girardi back over. There's Minderman. Folsom needs hoops. Inside, Cameron's going to go on Jordan. Score it. Cam Mafua, that's the most aggressive, good-looking offensive move she's had of the night. She's got 4 points and cut the lead back to 10. 34-24. St. Mary's poised, looking to dissect that zone. There's Jordan Lee with a cross-court pass. That's no good. McClanahan with the rebound. They're basically just stopping the Folsom press with the Folsom fast break with the. There's McClanahan with the right hand. A runner down the lane. I would have given that a low probability, but she scored it. That looked good. She is very left-hand dominant, but that just proved that she does have a right. Folsom has cut it to 8. There's Lee, baseline jumper, short, rebound Jada. Push it ahead to Ellie Urardi, and the pass gets knocked away. Bunton has it. Going to come down. There's a corner three, no good. Rebound Jordan Lee. Inside, no good. Shot an air ball. Jada has it. Gets the ball to Ellie Urardi. Going to push up. Folsom has cut it. It's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be. There's Minderman with the runner. It's an air ball. She saves it. A tough contested runner. At least she did try to run it down, and as she touched the ball, she was on the baseline. You're okay. 34-26, 4:10 to go in the third quarter. They have slowed St. Mary's down a little bit, but they've gotten some good looks in the zone, including the bank three by Rogers, who's just having a night, because she looks good. Here's Bordolato. It's going to lose it. Gathers it. Oh, every ball bouncing seems to go opposite. She missed about an 8-footer. Here comes Folsom trying to push. Urardi. Minderman turns it down. Pull it up. No good. From about 15. She turned down the three. Put the ball on the floor. Had a good look from about 15. That was no good. There's Jordan Lee. Going to drive. I look like a little skip to my Lou again. They're all over Mafua. Let's see what she can do if she can get rid of it. She does. They push it ahead. Folsom still down 8. Girardi gives it to McClanahan's going to shoot a three. Oh, no good. Just missed. Folsom's still struggling from the outside. Outside of Urardi, nobody's made an outside shot the entire game. St. Mary's going to call timeout. Ali Moreno knows their offense is not really clicking, but nobody's offense is clicking at this point. 30-second timeout for St. Mary's, so we're going to keep it here. Both teams have used a 30 and a full, so we still got this. This could be a a close one down the stretch where you want to save your timeouts as best you can. Both teams still with a 30 and 2 full timeouts remaining. The first team who can get hot and start to score with some sort of an effective level of defense has a great chance. Obviously, Folsom's going to have to do more because they're already down 8. But I'm sure there's been quarters this year where Folsom girls have scored 26 points in a quarter, and we are a full half plus 5 minutes into a game, and they're still at 26 points. So St. Mary's 34, Folsom 26, 8-point lead, and St. Mary's with the ball. The zone has seemed to slow them down a little bit. Same lineup in for St. Mary's, same lineup. Oh, Aaron Bright is in for Jada Tupou, the only sub. St. Mary's still has their starters in. There's Jordan in the lane, pull up, rolls around and in. Very nice touch. She's got 5 in the quarter. There's Minderman going to help bring the ball up court with Jada Tupou out of the game. Just calls out play 5. Let's see what that goes. I bet that's going to go to Cam Mafua. There's Girardi. Going to go. Bounces on the rim twice. No good. A fight for the rebound. St. Mary's get it. Well executed. Good looking shot. Just didn't go down. There's a kick. Rogers for 3. No good. And we're going to get a foul. I think that should be after the shot. They're going to give her 3 shots. That foul's on Dixie McClanahan. It's her second. At some point, you can contest, but you don't need to try to block the 3-pointer. And Corey Rogers misses the first free throw. But the only thing she's missed tonight, she has 4 threes at 11 at the half, already 5 in the quarter. She got 16 in the game. Second free throw is good. Mia Warren comes into the game to replace Bortolato. Third free throw is good. So she makes 2 out of 3. Gives her 18. Get the ball to Aaron Bright. Help bring it up. Bunton is just all over Girardi everywhere she goes. Even so, Girardi's doing good to get some offense going. But they're giving the ball to somebody else to bring. Here's Minderman with 3. She's going to drive, and she is blocked by Jordan Lee. It's the second time tonight she's had a nice little swat, but the ball does go out of bounds, and it's going to go to Folsom. Only 7 seconds on the shot clock. Folsom down 12 again. Inside to Cam Rafua. Got to go. Turn, drop the shoulder. Oh, and they're going to call traveling. It was a foul. One referee had a foul, but the other guy's going to say it was a travel first. It's called traveling. She does tend to travel when she gets fouled. That's how that works, but we'll see. So another turnover for Folsom. That's tough. They're down 12. St. Mary's has the ball. They're going to have some answers. There's Jordan Lee, and they're going to call traveling on her. I don't know if that's a makeup call or what. They hadn't called travel on her all night. Folsom getting the ball in. Minderman pressured in the backcourt. Dixie McClanahan helping bring her up as Girardi pushed ahead. They finally called a foul. Minderman was out there on her own being harassed by Corey Rogers. That's going to be the first foul. St. Mary's is very, very aggressive on the defensive end. You can't really fault them. If they're not going to call fouls, they can just continue to be. That's the first away from the basket kind of a tickle foul that I would see that they've called. There's a steal by Rogers. He runs it up to the front court. St. Mary's taking their time. They're well spread out. 38-26, St. Mary's by 12. Folsom struggling to score. There's Bunton's going to drive in the lane. Oh, it's tipped by Girardi. That could have been inside. A kick. It's a wild scramble. There's Rogers for three. No good. Dixie McClanahan grabs the rebound. Here goes Minderman. We're in the last minute of the third quarter. Ahead to Urardi. That's a hand check. Get the foul on Mia Warren. That's her first. Depends on your perspective. I would say St. Mary's very aggressive on defense, but if they're not calling fouls, you can go ahead and do what you can do. Folsom wants more fouls called. I'll have to see how it works out. They have called a couple now. Let's see if that. I don't think that's going to deter the defense of the Rams at this point. All right, Kamafua up top, hands it to Urardi. Bunting right on her. There's McClanahan down the lane. Lefty, no good. The rebound. It's like a scrum for the ball that they don't call. And here goes Mia Warren. Let's see if she holds up for one. 20 on the shot clock, 22 in the quarter. See if St. Mary's can extend the 12-point lead. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Rogers going to go one-on-one. Spins in the lane. Gives it back to Lee. Three, no good. And there's Warren with the runner after a long rebound. Throws up a crazy shot. Aaron Bright, layup, too late. Wouldn't have counted anyway. All right, we have played 3 quarters. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back after this. Our score in the Sac Joaquin Section Division I Girls Championship game, St. Mary's 38, Folsom 26. We'll be right back after this.
The fall season is here, and Game Mic is your source for live audio. Together with MaxPreps.com, we'll be live from high school events all across the country. From the biggest football games to action on the volleyball court to flag football. We have your audio needs covered. Broadcasters out there, download Game Mic today and let your voice be heard.
All right, we're back for the fourth quarter. Alternate possession is going to be a Folsom ball. A little music to pump the kids up. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Jada Tupa back in the game. Folsom is down 12. They just had a 7-point third quarter. There's Minderman. Free throw line jumper. No good. Jada Tupa gets the rebound. Back to Minderman. She's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound, Aaron Bright. We got a loose ball foul, and I think they're going to get that on St. Mary's Godico. That is on Godico. Her first foul. Folsom outscored 14-7 in that quarter. Took a 5-point lead and turned it into a 12-point deficit. There's Urardi inside to Minderman. And maybe they're going to get St. Mary's in some foul trouble here because they posted, and that's going to be a foul on Corey Rogers. That's her second. Nobody in St. Mary's is any type of foul trouble. They just haven't called a ton of fouls. There's a pass inside. It's not a lob, and it's deflected away by Jordan Lee. Bordolato is going to help bring it up. Looks like a post. She can handle the ball well. There's Bunting. St. Mary's going to be smart. The clock is their friend at this point. Folsom back in the man-to-man. Here's Rogers, top of the key for three. No good. Jada Tupa rebound. Got to push. Folsom needs to go quicker. Inside, Minderman. Good catch. Score it. Sophia Minderman's on the scorebook. First points of the quarter. Cut it to 10. 38-28. Now we're going to foul on the ground. Jada Tupo, her third personal, first team foul on Folsom.
Hey, Eric, make the cutters. She comes.
7:01 to go in the quarter. Folsom's cut it to 10. There's a lob inside. Lee gets it. Gets her offensive rebound. Oh, blocked by Mafua, and they're going to call a foul. She missed the first one. Got the second. Second team foul on Folsom. Second personal on Cam Mafua. Jordan Lee to the free throw line. Rattles around and in. She had 5 points in the third quarter. She's got 10 in the game. That free throw gives her 11. The main score to focus on, regardless of how low the point total is, their second free throw is pure. That's also good. It's back to a 12-point lead. 40-28. Kick to Bright. She's going to drive. Throw it up. No good, but drew the foul. Aaron Bright went to the hole hard right there. That's going to be on Mia Warren, her second. Third team foul. Let's see if Aaron Wright can convert some free throws and cut into the lead. First free throw, good. First points for Aaron. Junior guard. Momentarily cuts it to 11, 40-29. Second free throw looks long, rattles around and in. Got a big hop, went in. 40-30. 40-30, 6:44 to go. There's Bunton. She's trapped in the corner. Oh, they pump fake. Minderman's going to get the foul, I believe. That is on Sophia Minderman. That's her second. Both teams now with 3 team fouls, so with 6:39 to go. They've called a lot more fouls here in this quarter than they're going to be. St. Mary's gets it in, right back to Rogers, right in front of the bench, guarded by Tupa. And the drive. She's got a handle, wowing the crowd. They're going to call a block. And on the block,
Personal foul, 14, Cameron Mafua, third personal, 14. Corey Rogers, 2 shots.
Now we want to call. Hey!
It's going to send Rogers to the line. She's got a chance to get to 20 because she's got 18. Free throw's no good. That could be the first time you're going to hear a Folsom fan yell ball to the lie tonight. They were not convinced that that was a foul on Cameron Mafua. Cameron's got 3 fouls. Second free throw is good. Rogers has 19. Pushes the lead to 11. Aaron Bright back up top. Jada inside to Mafua. They're just banging her and they're not calling it. Let's see what Cam wants to do. So they're going to try to go on Lee. Going to go post move, shot, no good. Can't get it to drop. Here goes Rogers bringing it. She got a good handle up top. Drop step. Bordalaco could have been a travel, short, no good. Fight for the rebound. Aaron Bright comes up with it. Push it ahead. Here's Minderman. Going to go baseline. Kick it back out. Urardi for 3. Good! Ella Urardi. Still the only Folsom player with a 3, and she's converted it, and we've cut the lead to 8. Got a 30-second timeout for Folsom. We'll keep it right here. .5:42 to go in the game. Folsom 30. So at some point, if you're a really good team, like both of these teams are, you got to be able to win games in a lot of different ways. You can outscore people. You can suffocate them on defense. Sometimes when it's a poor shooting night and you're just playing ugly, you got to do what you can to try to win. In all fairness, St. Mary's has not shot that great, but they've just been proficient from three-point land. They have made more. All right, here we go. Full court pressure by Folsom. Ellie Urardi is on lead. See how she goes. She's got a good handle. Gonna fight through the screen. Kick it over up top. There's Rogers going to shoot another three. She's not bashful. There's a long rebound, goes to Bunton in the corner, and there's a steal by Jada Tupou. See if she can push it ahead. Almost losing the ball with her left hand. Gets it across. Folsom, first time to cut it below 8 in quite a while. Jada off the rim, no good. Gosh, a right-hand runner. The ball just hung on the rim and didn't go down. Push it ahead. Corner three, Bunton turns it down, blocked by Urardi, goes right to Bordaloco, and she scores it. Bartolotto with the basket. Push it ahead. Aaron Bright's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound, Jada Tupou, and they're going to get her for, there. What do we got? Over the back. Over the back foul on Jada. Fourth team foul on Jada. And that's 5 team fouls. We're going to be in the bonus. So a rough possession for Folsom. They were down 10, had a chance. Shoot a three. No good. And on the rebound, their best defensive players commits the 4th foul. And it's going to send Mia Warren to the line. She had a 3 in the first quarter, hasn't scored since. First free throw is perfect. So every foul the rest of the way in the final 4:42 of the game, every foul by Folsom is going to be 2 shots for St. Mary's. Second one rolls out. Jordan Lee gets the rebound. Throws it up. They're going to give the ball to St. Mary's. I guess they're going to say the shot was blocked. She was sandwiched by 2 Folsom players and still got the rebound. Inside, Lee, fade away. No good. Quick shot. There's Bright with the rebound, pushes it to Urardi. Urardi's going to shoot a 3. Good! Ella Urardi. She's still the only Folsom player to make a 3. She's got 4 of them. Folsom's cut it to 8 again. There's Rogers running. Score it. The floater in the lane. That is a nice-looking runner. And they're going to call a turnover on Aaron Bright. She tried to do a jump stop, and they're going to say she drug her pivot foot. Well, that's a turnover. All right, St. Mary's ball. Still 4:10 to go. Enough time, but you could burn a little bit of clock here. It's going to limit the amount of possessions that Folsom has to come back, and they're still down 10. There's Lee for 3. It's good. Jordan Lee, that could be the first dagger of the night. That gives them a 13-point lead. Hey, and we finally have a foul inside after Dixie McClanahan being fouled. Jordan Lee's first foul of the game sends Dixie McClanahan to the line. The left-handed stroke is good. A 3 by Lee put Folsom down by 13. McClanahan makes both free throws. She's got 4 in the second half. Dixie's playing a good all-around game. She's got 8. There's a long pass ahead. It's saved by Rogers wildly. They're just throwing the ball all over the place. Throws a cross-court pass with the left hand. Throwing away turnover. If you're Folsom, you got to love that. Look like they're in a bit of a fire drill. The clock is their friend with 3:38 to go. Here goes Jada Tupou. Folsom's still down 11. McClanahan gives it to Urardi. And the ball's swiped away, knocked away by Bunton. Here's Lee. Going to go straight at Minderman, and they're going to get a foul. Foul is on Sophia Minderman. For second. It's going to send Jordan Lee to the line. She's got 5 in the quarter for 15 in the game. First free throw is good. Starting to wonder how many possessions does Folsom have left when they're down 12 with 3:22 to go. Second free throw, perfect. Gonna have to go quick now. They're down 13. They need some threes. They need some made buckets and some turnovers. There's Dixie McClanahan gonna drive. She went right through Mia Warren and got the foul. Dixie McClanahan, who was just at the free throw line and made two. It's a return trip. Free throw's perfect. I mean, you're Folsom. You like to see them scoring with the clock stopped at 3:11 to go in the game. Second free throw rattles out. Cam Mafua gets a rebound. Cam Mafua got the rebound. Looked like she got undercut. That's what the Folsom bench wanted to see. They didn't call it. Here's Minderman. Girardi. Back to Minderman for three. Good! Sophia Minderman. Knocked out a three. The first non-Girardi three of the night for Folsom. Boy, did they need that. Got a timeout by Folsom. Full timeout. They're down to one full timeout remaining. We're going to take a quick break. This might be our last break for the evening, so we'll take a quick break. 3:04 to go in the quarter in our Division I section championship game. St. Mary's 51, Folsom 42. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time, providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mike. The fall season is here.
All right, we're back. 3:04 to go. I will say this. Folsom's going to go down, I don't want to say throwing punches. They're going to go down fighting. They had 26 points through the first three quarters, and in 5 minutes of play, they've scored 16 points here in the fourth. So they have come alive a little bit. Let's see if they can make St. Mary's nervous a little bit. Double team in the backcourt. Timeout, St. Mary's. They got it under trap. They had Bunton trapped in the corner. Made St. Mary's burn a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Down to 3:01. We only ran 3 seconds off the clock there. St. Mary's down to 2 full timeouts. Folsom down to 1. Well, it might not have been a highly entertaining game back and forth because there's been a lot of rough play. These teams are super competitive. I will say that. And the entire year, it was geared toward these two teams meeting. They're clearly the class of the section. Folsom had no trouble in their semifinal win against McClatchy. And St. Mary's dispatched of Oak Ridge by a healthy 15, 16-point margin as well, too. All right, 3:01 to go. Get the ball into Rogers. Let's see if she can dribble. She's guarded by Girardi. Going to carry. They're going to try to double. Folsom's doubling, trapping. Up top to Lee. She's doubled. Going to get around Girardi. Still 12 on the shot clock. There's Rogers up top. She's going to kick it inside underneath. Ball went to Mafua and bounced her way. No good. Rebound on the ground. Jordan Lee on the ground to get the rebound. And Bunton shoots an NBA three. No good. I don't know what she was doing. I think she thought the shot clock hadn't gone out. It was reset on the rebound by Lee. 2:20 to go. High pick and roll, and we're going to get a foul. That foul is on Bartolotto. It's only her second. But it's going to send Folsom to the line. 51-42. I will say that St. Mary's was effective in burning clock that last time. They went all the way down deep, and Jordan Lee got the offensive rebound. Ellie Girardi's free throw is good. She's got 17 in the game to lead Folsom. Second free throw good. Got 18 on 2 threes. Folsom's cut it to 7. Do they have enough time? Here goes Rogers. The drive to the corner, throw it back out top. Jordan Lee looks poised, ready to hold the ball. They're going to try to double her, and they're going to get a foul on Dixie McClanahan with just a little nudge on the hip.
Personal foul, Bulldogs number 22. Dixie McClanahan, third personal. Bulldogs also at 5 team fouls, and so number 22, Jordan Lee with 2 shots.
Jordan Lee to the line, no good. Missed a free throw. 51-44. Folsom coaching yelling rebound because they've given up rebounds on the missed free throws in the past. Free throw's good. Lee gives them an 8-point lead. Folsom hasn't been able to get inside of 8. There's Jada. There goes Tupou. He's going to drive a scoop. No good. Out of bounds off Folsom. Little bit of a reach for Jada. She's in the lane. Tried to throw up a runner with the right hand high off the glass. 1:52 to go. Folsom's going to need some turnovers now at this point. The backcourt. Ball gets into Rogers, and her pass, return pass to Lee, is knocked out of bounds. 1:49 to go. St. Mary's by 8. Short of some turnovers. I don't know how Folsom's going to have enough time to go back. There's a double. Get the ball to Lee. They got Lee and Rogers, the two bigger players, pushing it in. Lee's going to push it ahead, and it's stolen, and she's going to knock over Dixie McClanahan. Wow, there's a foul on St. Mary's. Foul's on Jordan Lee. She just got a little bit ahead of herself. She had broken through 3 players and then pushed the ball ahead, and it was ahead of her. As she went to dive to try to recover it, she ran right into Dixie McClanahan. McClanahan at the line. Already got 3 free throws made in the quarter. Short, hangs on the rim, no good. Just an uphill struggle all the way, scoring points. Second free throw. Folsom needs every point. Good. To 7, 52-45, 1:35 to go. There's Bunton. Throw it inside underneath to Amani King. Could be 3. She throws it all the way back out top. Jordan Lee has it. They don't need to foul. They're trying to trap her. Now they're 10 seconds inside the shot clock. They don't need a foul now. There's Bunton in the lane to Lee. Give it to her. No good. Rebound. They're going to get a rebounding foul. Wow. So last thing St. Mary's needs right there is a foul to send Folsom to the line, especially on an offensive rebound. That foul was on Amani King. That's her third. Dixie McClanahan returns to the line. She's 4 of 6 from the line.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
Free throw is good. McClanahan had 6 coming into the quarter, and she's got 5 made free throws in the quarter. Second one is good. This is as close as Folsom has been in quite a while. 52-47. They're going to take a little bit offense for defense. They're going to get Aaron Bright in and take Dixie McClanahan out. Just going to go baseline, full court pressure. Got it into Bunton, and she turns and goes. Going to push it ahead. Oh, that could have been a travel. They didn't call it. There's Jordan Lee. She's going to drive. She missed it. It goes right to Amani King and puts it back up and in. The basketball gods were not kind. I'm not sure why St. Mary's is shooting right there. Jordan Lee was underneath the hoop when she went to shoot it. We got to get a timeout by St. Mary's to stop the clock and set up their defense. 1:01 to go in the game. That was a tough possession right there because They had sped St. Mary's up. St. Mary's, Jordan Lee had it, drove the lane. By the time she gathered the ball, went up, she was underneath the basket. Her shot basically came up, hit the bottom of the rim, and came straight back down. But Amani King was there to grab the rebound and put it up and in. And that's her first points of the night. Not really an offensive play, but when the ball finds you and you're right by the hoop and you can put it back in, good for you. Expand that 5-point lead to a 7-point lead. So Folsom's still down 7, 54-47. They're going to have to convert on every possession at this point. Somewhere along the way, they're going to need some breaks too, for sure. So you're right. St. Mary's going to go full court pressure, if anything, just to try to slow Folsom down. There's Jada. Tupou going to help bring it up. Going to push. Hands it to Uriarte for 3. Good! Ella Uriarte! She's not done yet. Timeout, Folsom. They're going to burn their last timeout. 52.3 to go. Folsom is out of timeouts. It's a little bit of an issue, especially when you score and you can't stop the clock on the inbound. But that's a problem Folsom willing to live with. Ella Uriarte has 4 threes in the second half alone, 3 in the fourth quarter. She has 11 points in the fourth quarter. She's got 21 overall for the game. Senior guard doesn't want this to be her last playoff game at Golden 1. St. Mary's has 1 timeout remaining. Folsom does not have any. But we'll see. If you're St. Mary's, you got to take care of it. Both teams are in the bonus. Every foul the rest of the way is free throws. A lot of fouls called on Folsom in this quarter. We're going to see if they put them if we put it to the line. 52.3. The shot clock is still in play with 30 seconds, although St. Mary's hasn't really burned or used the shot clock at this point. It's a 4-point game. St. Mary's 54, Folsom 50. Full court pressure, man-to-man. They get the ball in. It's stolen. Minderman. No good. Rebound, Jordan Lee. He could have traveled. No call. In the background. Stolen by Tupou. No good. Rebound. No good, and a foul. What an uphill battle. Jada Tupou just made 2 amazing steals. The foul is on Corey Rogers. At this point, St. Mary's has to be questioning their free throw, no good by Minderman. Sophia Minderman at the line. She's going to try to cut it to a 3-point game. St. Mary's only has 1 timeout, but they turned the ball over twice. Folsom had some running. They rushed a little bit once they got the ball. Minderman's free throw is good. It's a 3-point game, 54-51. They get the ball into lead, and they're going to call a foul. Folsom staff didn't want a foul right there because we were at 39 seconds, 30 on the shot clock. Going to get substitutions in for Folsom.
At the foul, Jordan Lee with 2 shots.
Jordan Lee's to the line. Ooh, rolls in. A lot of rim, but it went in. She's got 6 made free throws in the quarter. She's up to 19 points. For her, it's been a quiet 19. She had 5 at half. Started to make her presence felt in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter alone, she's got 9 points, trying for 10 right here. Free throw rolls around and in. 4-point game, 5-point game, 56-51. Here's Cam Mafua. Going to give it to Uriarte. Pulls up her dribble. Gets the ball to Erin Bright. She's going to drive. Kick it to Mafua. Mafua drives. No good. Out of bounds off St. Mary's. Folsom has had so many balls just bounce off the rim. Shots that would normally go down. 20.8 to go in the game. Folsom is down 5, 56-51. See if they can get something in. Urardi for three in the corner, hits the side of the backboard. Minderman tracks it down. She shoots a three. No good. Rebound inside. Mafua puts it up. No good. Rebound Bartolotto. And there's a foul. That right there sums up the night for Folsom. It was a bit of a rush three. But the St. Mary's Rams section is celebrating now. Just an uphill struggle. Pretty much all over at this point with only 7.9 and Folsom down at least 2 possessions. Bartolotto has a chance to make it a 3-possession game if she makes both free throws. Free throw, in and out. No good.
Rebound.
Second free throw, good. 6-point game, 57-51. Bartolotto, here goes Folsom. Long pass ahead, out of bounds, turnover. Not much they can do there. They're trying to push it ahead to get a 3, and the St. Mary's starting to celebrate with only 3.9 to go. Ball's inbounded in the backcourt, and let the celebration begin for the Rams. They have avenged last year's defeat and have beaten the Folsom Bulldogs. That is quite the celebration. All right, our final score tonight here at Golden One. St. Mary's is going to still celebrate, but they've gotten into their team huddle. We're going to see a nice exchanging of shaking the hands, good sportsmanship. These teams know each other well. Our final score here tonight, St. Mary's 57, Folsom 51, and almost by a very similar score of last year. Folsom won on this same court last year. Folsom won last year. I was just looking at the score from last year. Folsom won 58-53. Tonight is 57-51. So 2 teams obviously even matched. Media right here interviewing Jordan Lee, the senior, a McDonald's All-American. I will say she showed up in the second half. She only had 5 to her teammates, deferring to Corey Rogers, who was shooting well. She's going to end up with 5, 6, 7, 20.
Folsom Bulldogs, number 5, Ella Duarte.
Yeah, Lee finishes with 20 to lead, and Rogers is going to finish with 21. Almost a passing of the torch, if you will, because Jordan's going to go on to Unisys and college player next year. But Corey Rogers, in her first section championship for St. Mary's, is going to score 21 points as only a freshman. She might have looked a little bit rushed at the end and maybe committed a turnover here or there, but throughout the entire game, she was very solid. Now they're going to go ahead and give everybody their award to both teams. Get a section championship runner-up and then a section championship patch. And then, of course, what everybody's playing for. Great game. Good job.
Number 10.
All right, we're going to give you the quick totals, and we're going to wrap things up here. All you need to know is St. Mary's scored 57 points in their win, and Corey Rogers had 21 and Jordan Lee had 20. So 41 of the 57 came from those two players. Nina Bunton was a defensive pest and just did some great defense all night, only had 2 points. Mia Warren had 4 for the Rams. Amani King only had 2 points, but it was a basket in the fourth quarter, which was huge at the time when Folsom was coming back. And then Cassidy Bartolotto, who I was impressed with just her overall stroke, got 3 points in the fourth quarter, finished with 8. So Rogers 21, Lee 20, Bartolotto 8, Bunton 2, Amani King 2, and Mia Warren 4. For Folsom, they were led by Ella Urardi. Urardi had 21 points.
Congratulations once again. And now introducing the CIF.
Urardi had 7 at halftime and made 4 threes in the second half. So Urardi led the way with 21 points. Cam Mafua, in one of the least effective games I have seen her play, got bumped around a little bit with some physical play, but only scored 4 points. Dixie McClanahan had Dixie McClanahan finished with 12 on 6 made free throws in the fourth quarter. And Jada Tupou had 6. And then Sophia Minderman didn't score until the fourth quarter, and she finished with 6, including a last-second 3 that really brought Folsom close, caused some concern. They're going to finish with 51 points on Urardi's 21, Dixie McClanahan's 12, Jada Tupou's 6, Sophia Minderman's 6, and Cameron Mafua's 4. All right. Thank you. Getting the final copy of the stats after I've given you the scoring. So we're just about to wrap things up here. Well, I'll go ahead and give you the free throw and the field goal shooting percentages. For the overall game, St. Mary's only shot 31.6% from the floor, 39% from three-point land. And they did make 12 of 18 and were fouled quite a bit in the end. I don't think they shot any free throws in the first half, so they shot 18 free throws in the second half alone. Folsom, and these are probably season lows across the board. Their overall shooting percentage, 27.8% from the floor, 27% for three-pointers, and then 83% from the free throw line. That actually helped keep them in the game. But 6 of 22 from the three-point land didn't really help Folsom. The only quarter that they outscored them was the fourth quarter by scoring 25-19. Folsom had 26 points going into the fourth quarter. They scored 25 in the quarter to finish with 51, but in the end, it still wasn't enough. All right, we're going to wrap it up because we're about ready to get ready for the boys' Division I game as St. Mary's has got their section champion hats on and getting their picture on right at midcourt. We got a little bit of time. I will tell you, they run an efficient operation here. Like, they know exactly what they are doing and how they do that, the awards and the handoffs and give everybody their hat, take the pictures, and then move on to the next game because the boys' Division I title is next. That's going to be on the Max Preps Radio Network, too, with Thomas Fry giving that call there. All right, we're going to wrap it up. If you're a Folsom fan, it's disappointing. If you're a St. Mary's fan, you're finally feel revenge after losing last year and being so close to Folsom, just one step below. But this year they can add section championship to their history. On our final, here at Golden One. Final score, the St. Mary's Rams 57, Folsom Bulldogs 51. It's a pleasure being your Max Preps announcer. We may see a NorCal playoff game in the future. We'll see how that goes, and I'm sure the girls will be finding out their bracket, and they'll be playing. And don't know if they'll be in the open division or not. Don't know where St. Mary's will fall. The class of NorCal is Archbishop Mitty, so that's where you need to really watch. And so I don't know that anybody really is anxious about going into the open division with Mitty ahead. They're the national ranked team. All right, we're going to wrap up. It was a pleasure giving the call. Great seat here at Golden One Arena. A great game. Our final once again, the St. Mary's Rams 57, the Folsom Bulldogs 51. Thanks for listening and drive home safely.
Mike, give me a signal there.